this frog fantasy thing? Do you have like some fantasies about frogs?
Not that I can talk about.
That's all we got, frogs. So you're in frog heaven. My mother tearfully said I fell into the family collection. We brought it to Eureka Springs and thought kids would come in. And it's not kids, it's happy adults. This is my husband. He was a toad and I kissed him, now he's a prince. So one man's trash is another man's treasure. And when you're having a good time, time flies. Well, they're having flies having a good time. We had 17 showcases with this collection. My daddy'd buy a drugstore, go out of business, and haul it upstairs to the room next to mine, and that's where the frogs were. My whole family were junkers. You get 3 of something, you're off and running with another collection. And people would bring me this icky little old frog, and they'd say, well, our doggy played with this all of his life, and he's dead, and we wanted to come to frog heaven. And it's like, thanks, you know. This is a little froggy house. See, they got Christmas trees and beds and bathrooms. There's one on the potty. See, this is a garage sale special. Ta-da! I've got a $3,000 diamond pin that can be used for a necklace. That's kind of pricey. And I went to a big dinner party here, and a woman come walking along and flipped it and said, what a cute frog, and just kept going, and I'm going, duh. And that's Daddy and Mama and me and my 2 brothers. And who does it look like? E.T. And I would go to market and said, you guys need to get me some frogs because I have a museum and a gift shop. And little by little they listened, and frogs have set marketing trends about the last 12 or 15 years. So I started a whole new trend. They all said, oh yeah, frogs. One man's junk is another man's treasure. This one in the back, I've kind of put it there on purpose because we're a family museum. This is Bad Frog Bear, and it says an amphibian with an attitude, and he's mean, green, and obscene. He's got 4 fingers, and he's trying to show you he's number 1. He's giving you the bird. You give a book to a kid and say, how's the kitty cat go? How's the doggy go? Well, frogs weren't going ribbit anymore. They were going bud. A girl told me one time she was in the shop, and we were real busy, and we just set the collection up, and she came over and whispered. She said, this isn't a frog. She says, it's a rabbit. See his tail and his little ears right there. So we call it our frabbit. So my mother came in and she says, what's the frog doing out of the case? And I said, oh, Mom, naive me. I said, that's not a frog, that's a rabbit. And she said, I bought it as a frog, it's a frog.
After it was over, she looked down and said, I want to see y'all backstage. She got so excited. And that picture right there on the bottom, when we were backstage, he grabbed her and he said, get over here, babe, let's get a picture. And I thought she was going to faint.
He pinched my butt is what he did.
He did what?
He pinched my butt. You know?
Oh,
He said, get over here, babe, let's get your picture. And it's like, you know, for somebody like that, he just cutting up, and I'm thinking, Cat said, you won't wash that butt for a month.
Okay, now I would like you once again to tell us how old are you
How
right
old
now,
are you,
Pat?
90.
90 and still going at this frog collection.
I hope you enjoyed it. I was supposed to say froggy felicitations.
Like a
Ribbit.